prospective exchange students of Lomonosov Moscow State University, dear partners, we are starting our open day for exchange students. Today, it becomes our little tradition to host these events every semester. And my name is Olga. I'm a Deputy Vice Rector at Department for Internationalization Development at Lomonosov Moscow State University. I'm very happy to be the moderator of our event today. And I already see that some representatives of our faculties have joined us. And we are looking forward also to hear the welcome speech of our rector, academician Viktor Antonovich Sadovnichiy. So a little bit of our agenda today. We will talk, of course, about study opportunities at the Moscow State University in 2022. First of all, in spring 2022, but also maybe some of you are thinking already for the next academic year, for the fall semester of 2022, and we will speak about this as well. We will, of course, talk about the requirements for exchange students, what you need to do to be eligible to the program, how to prepare for the program. We will a little bit talk about our regulations, about the visa and migration issues, accommodations, and so on. And of course, we will speak a lot about support system for our exchange students and our vibrant and very exciting student life. And then you will be also able to hear a wonderful experience of our students who are now with us. They will tell a few words, and of course, what's the most important, we have interactive sessions with the faculties. They will introduce the exchange programs at the different departments, different fields of study. And you are very welcome to write in the chat on YouTube, where we know that you watch this YouTube translate, online YouTube video, and you're able, of course, to write in chat all your questions, all your issues. We will try to answer them. And what is more, on our landing page, two of my colleagues are now ready to answer all your questions. So you can also communicate in online chat on our page, Student in Open Day Exchange. So please write all your questions to us, and we'll have a little bit of time in the end of our session to answer your questions. But first of all, I would be very happy if you feel a little bit of our atmosphere. And I'll show you a very short and nice video. So I hope you enjoyed a little bit of our video. And now I think we can announce the welcome speech of our rector.
Дорогие друзья, как ректор Московского государственного университета имени Михаила Васильевича Ломоносова я хотел бы сердечно поприветствовать вас на нашем Дне академической мобильности, который мы сегодня проводим для вас, наших партнеров и студентов, которые планируют приехать в Московский университет в следующем учебном году в рамках программы академической мобильности. Сейчас вы обдумываете, в какой университет хотите поехать, чтобы приобрести новые знания и умения, получить международный опыт и ощутить незабываемые положительные эмоции. И все это вы найдете в Московском университете, который по праву является крупнейшим международным университетом в России. На сегодняшний день в Московском университете учатся более 10 тысяч студентов, аспирантов и стажеров из 90 стран мира. У нас подписано более 2000 договоров и соглашений со многими университетами, международными организациями, в рамках которых мы ведем масштабную научную и исследовательскую работу в нашей стране и за рубежом. Проводим международные конференции, симпозиумы, обмениваемся ведущими учеными и студентами. Каждый наш студент имеет возможность принять участие в конкурсе и поехать на семестр обучения в один из лучших университетов мира. И, соответственно, ежегодно к нам также приезжают учиться по обмену студенты из более чем 500 университетов мира. Московский университет сегодня это крупнейшая в России образовательная организация. Она включает в себя 41 факультет, 40 научно-исследовательских институтов и центров, 7 научных школ, 8 филиалов, в том числе 6 из них за рубежом. Совместный китайско-российский университет, десятки исторических и современных зданий и учебных корпусов, несколько кампусов, включающих всю необходимую для учебы и проживания инфраструктуру. В состав экосистемы Московского университета входят совершенно уникальные компоненты. 4 суперкомпьютера, 6 космических спутников, ультрасовременные лаборатории и центр коллективного пользования. Они оснащены самым современным оборудованием. Сейчас мы строим свою собственную инновационную долину. Все это вместе взятое позволит нам быть не только классическим, но и инновационным университетом, лидером во многих научных и прикладных направлениях исследований. Мы по праву гордимся тем, что Московский университет – лучший университет России. На основании результатов своей научной и академической мобильности, а также по отзывам студентов, выпускников и работодателей, Московский университет входит в число 100 лучших университетов в мире и в десятку лучших вузов стран Восточной Европы и Центральной Азии по всем основным мировым рейтингам. Но никакой, даже самый современный комплекс зданий и исследовательских центров не сможет обеспечить получение хороших результатов, если в этих зданиях не будут трудиться яркие, одаренные люди, способные своим талантом, энтузиазмом создавать нечто новое, незаурядное. Человеческий потенциал Московского университета уникален. Здесь работает свыше 6 тысяч профессоров и преподавателей, более 5 тысяч научных сотрудников, обладающих высочайшей квалификацией. Ни в одном вузе России нет такого потенциала, количества ученых. И все это существует для того, чтобы наши студенты, в том числе и иностранные, могли учиться у лучших из лучших преподавателей, набираться опыта и по праву становиться отличными специалистами, знания и умения которых востребованы во всем мире. Но что бы мы ни говорили о достижениях сегодняшнего дня, мы всегда должны помнить о том, что наши истоки лежат в прошлом. традиции Московского университета, первого и старейшего университета России, уходят корнями в XVIII век. Он был основан в 1755 году. Учреждение университета в Москве стало возможным благодаря деятельности выдающегося ученого, энциклопедиста, первого русского академика Михаила Васильевича Ломоносова. После ознакомления с проектом нового заведения, который представил граф Иван Иванович Шувалов, императрица Елизавета Петровна подписала 12 или 25 по новому стилю января 1755 года указ об основании Московского университета. Этот день совпадает с днем почитания святой Татьяны по православному календарю. И вот сегодня, 25 января, отмечается как День российского студенчества. Татьянин день. А для Московского университета это день рождения, который знаменуется широкими празднованиями, к которым вы сможете присоединиться, если приедете к нам на весенний семестр. Во все времена и эпохи Московский университет всегда был на передовой научной мысли, был родоначальником прорывных исследований и технологий. Очень сильное направление в Московском университете – это науки о живых системах, биологические науки, медицина. Это то, что связано с будущим человечества. Мы обладаем мощнейшим медицинским научно-образовательным центром. Это уникальный медицинский центр с стационаром, исследовательскими лабораториями, один из лучших в Москве. Мы ведем исследования по многим проектам, аналогов которых нет в мире. Например, мы реализуем проект «Ноев ковчег», создаем банк данных депозитарий биологического разнообразия Земли. У нас колоссальные успехи, более 1 миллиона образцов мы уже отправили на хранение. Опубликовано около 1000 статей. Мы открыли 250 новых видов живых существ, которые не были зафиксированы ранее на Земле. Огромный проект, в котором на ежегодной основе трудится почти 300 человек. Это наш проект «Ноев ковчег». Мы обладаем суперкомпьютером Ломоносов-2. Это самый мощный суперкомпьютер в нашей стране и один из крупнейших в мире. Действует на базе университета. На нем работают студенты и аспиранты. Около 600 учреждений страны решают здесь свои задачи, которые в том числе требуют обработки колоссальных массивов Big Data. Московский университет обладает уникальной системой астрономических баз. Одна из них – это Кавказская горная обсерватория в Карачаево-Черкесии с уникальным телескопом, лучшим в России. Мы запускаем спутники. Московский университет построил и запустил 6 космических спутников. И на слайде мы видим запуск спутника Ломоносов с космодрома Восточный. Вот этим запуском руководил президент нашей страны Владимир Владимирович Путин. Все это говорит об огромном потенциале Московского университета. Задачи, которые ставятся для работы со спутником, наравне с учеными, формулируют наши студенты и аспиранты. Совсем недавно Московский университет впервые предложил в программе своего развития до 30 года создание научно-образовательных школ. Это организации в структуре Московского университета, которые работают по прорывным научным направлениям и берутся за решение самых актуальных задач, которые сейчас волнуют весь мир. Перечень названий школ говорит сам за себя. Это и космос, и гуманитарное направление, школа сохранения мирового культурно-исторического наследия. Это и мозг, когнитивная система, искусственный интеллект, инновации в синтетической биологии, вообще в медицине. Это и фотоника, и, конечно, окружающая среда, будущее нашей планеты, сохранение экологического равновесия. Наши школы уже начали работать. В этих школах объединились более 1500 ученых, в том числе много аспирантов, творческой талантливой молодежи. И вы, когда приедете в Московский университет в следующем учебном году, также сможете познакомиться с нашими научно-образовательными школами. Возможно, даже выбрать для себя какие-нибудь курсы. Московский университет располагает высокоразвитой инфраструктурой, более 1000 различных сооружений расположены на территории, свыше 1200 квадратных метров. Мы обладаем уникальной библиотекой, которой в России только одна больше. Наша библиотека вторая. На нашей территории много спортивных объектов, стадионы, теннисные корты. Вы сможете заниматься своим любимым видом спорта, гулять в нашем ботаническом саду. Московский университет всячески поощряет, чтобы ребята укрепляли свое здоровье и заботились о нем. Учеба в Московском государственном университете открывает для вас уникальные возможности развития практически во всех сферах деятельности, дает стимулы для раскрытия вашего научно-исследовательского потенциала. Например, обучаясь в Московском университете, вы можете принять участие в мероприятиях Международного союза молодых ученых, международных научных форумах, в нашем уникальном фестивале науки. Уникальность Московского университета также состоит в предоставлении студентам возможности развиваться всесторонне и многогранно. Около 10 лет назад я выступил с инициативой создания межфакультетских учебных курсов. Обучаясь на одном из наших факультетов, вы также сможете посещать лекции ведущих профессоров и преподавателей других факультетов, развивая свой кругозор, интеллектуальный потенциал. Мы верим, что только всесторонне развитый и эрудированный человек может быть творческой личностью, способной созидать новое. В Московском университете созданы возможности не только для учебы и занятия научной деятельностью, но и для реализации своих творческих спортивных талантов. Под эгидой культурного центра работают вокальные, музыкальные, хореографические, театральные коллективы, студии, которые приглашают вас присоединиться к ним. Ребята проводят творческие вечера, конкурсы, организуют концерты. Они являются инициаторами и организаторами студенческих празднований, например, дня рождения Московского университета, Масленицы, чествования значимых для российской истории и культуры дат, например, День нашей Победы. У нас хорошо развито волонтерское движение. Наши волонтеры инициируют и принимают участие во многих значимых социальных проектах, и мы этим гордимся. Большую роль в организации и проведении всех этих мероприятий играют наши студенческие организации, которые также приглашают вас, иностранных ребят, присоединиться к их деятельности и стать частью новых интересных творческих проектов. В рамках мероприятий адаптационной недели, которые специально для вновь приезжающих иностранных студентов проводит университет, вы сможете получить подробную информацию о студенческой жизни в Московском университете и выбрать для себя дело по душе. Московский университет добился больших успехов в том, чтобы стать полноценным, признанным в мире пространством для развития академического, образовательного, научного, культурного, спортивного сотрудничества молодежи разных стран. Ежегодно мы проводим более 10 крупных международных форумов с участием ведущих университетов разных стран. В том числе мы проводим студенческие форумы. К нам приезжают лучшие студенты со всей планеты для того, чтобы обменяться мнениями о будущем, обсудить те вопросы, которые волнуют современную молодежь. И мы считаем, что это очень важно. Ведь только все вместе, рука об руку, мы сохраним этот хрупкий, как показали события этого года, мир, подверженный глобальным угрозам. Только все вместе, слыша и понимая друг друга, общими усилиями мы сможем сделать этот мир лучше. Мы приглашаем вас присоединиться к этим международным проектам, внести свой вклад в развитие этой традиции. Подытоживая все сказанное, я хочу сказать, что, выбирая Московский университет, вы открываете для себя многогранные возможности для приобретения новых знаний, открытия новых горизонтов развития, совершенствования личностного роста, получения ярких эмоций и приобретения новых друзей, которые останутся с вами на всю жизнь. Дорогие ребята, мы хотим пожелать вам, чтобы период вашего обучения в Московском университете стал для вас поистине незабываемым, наполненным радостью, новыми открытиями, профессиональными и личными достижениями. Добро пожаловать в международную семью Московского университета. До новых встреч в Московском университете в следующем учебном году. Спасибо.
So, dear students, I hope you got inspired. You saw this very interesting presentation and heard this welcome speech by our rector, academician Viktor Sadovnichi. And you saw a little video about Moscow State University, and I hope you already feel our vibrant and great atmosphere. And let me share my screen again with you and show you this little presentation about our student life and about our exchange program rules. So what is academic mobility at Moscow State University? First of all, there are two types of visiting students. We have so-called exchange students. These are students from one of our partner universities under student exchange agreements. Or we have visiting students. These are our free mover students. So if you're even not coming from a university that had partnership agreement with MSU, you still can come and study at Moscow State University. You can gain 15 to 30 ECTS credits per semester, and you can study for 1 or 2 semesters. There are courses in English and in Russian. And important thing is that medical insurance is required for all our exchange students purchased for the period of study at Moscow State University. And to learn more about the rules of our exchange program, you're welcome to visit our website, studentin.msu.ru. There are versions in Russian, English, and Chinese language. You can get all the detailed information there, and here is a QR code. So if you're watching us now, you can just scan it with your phone and have a look. A lot of our students ask us about how will the academic process be like in spring 2022, in the next academic year, and based on what is going on now and based on the general rules in Russia and in Moscow, we hope that all of the seminars and practical classes will be happening in person. And of course, all lectures for the big groups are done online because we need to be careful about COVID-19. Right now, we have a very short lockdown. It's only 5 days and 4 days of public holidays. And we're hoping that we will be back to this mode that is presented on the slide, because up to now, all this semester, it was like that. We had some classes in person, usually small practical classes, and some lectures we had in the online mode. But of course, we will be keeping you updated about these regulations and about the way the academic process is done at Lomonosov Moscow State University. We post all the updates at studentin.msu.ru. Of course, you're all asking about the deadlines, and because we have a lot of applications this year, and because we have a lot of inquiries from exchange students, we decided to postpone the deadlines for the spring semester a little bit. So application deadline is 20th of November, and the semester starts on 7th February. So there is still time, and there is still opportunity for you to apply to our programs, whether you are an exchange student or a visiting free mover student. So this is all possible. And you can also see the deadlines for fall semester. It's 30th April is the application deadline. And of course, you can apply online. The system is also on our Studentin website. So please have a look at the application form, what documents you need to submit, what requirements there are, and apply online. Here is also some navigation about how you can choose disciplines. As a rule, you will be hosted at MSU by one faculty that specializes in your field of study. So, for example, today we have 3 faculties that will present different programs in economics and business to us. And you need to choose one of these faculties, and the majority of the courses you should take from one faculty. But you can also attend some classes at some other faculties, for example, some language classes, and you will still gain the credits. This is also possible. Of course, our international students are very interested in Russian language, and for international students, of course, courses of study of the Russian language are offered, and also we have a Russian language club. So you will have plenty of opportunities to practice Russian. You can have a look at the lists of courses on our website. Please study it. Some courses, I know there, like some lists were not updated, or some courses it's written that it's preliminary. You should just have a look and make your preliminary choice, and then contact us, and we will put you in touch with the faculty, where you will be able to confirm whether these courses are happening in the next semester and whether you can take it as an exchange student. Because of course, schedule is always changing a little bit, and we want to make sure that you're able to take this course. How to know if you're eligible to become an exchange or visiting student? Well, we require GPA at least 3.0 on a 4-point scale, or the equivalent. In Russia, for example, we have a 5-point scale, and it will be 3.8 in Russian system. You need to have a level of English equivalent to IELTS 6.0 for non-native English speakers. For native English speakers, we do not require any language knowledge confirmation. If you speak Russian and you want to take some courses in Russian, you need to have a B2 level of Russian language, and we ask you to provide us a language certificate or a recommendation from your faculty, from your department, about your level of Russian language. Because of course, if you have lower level, it will be just difficult for you to study the subjects. What documents you need for application? You need a photocopy of your passport, and there are some special requirements about the validity of the passport, not less than 18 months or 1.5 years from the date of the planned entry into Russia. So if you plan to enter in February, the passport should be valid until August 2023 at least. These are requirements of the Russian Migration Service, Russian government. It's not MGU, MSU requirements. So please just check your passport, and you still have time to apply for a new passport if it's the deadline, the expiry date is coming soon. What is more, you need to write a motivation letter. It can be written in English or in Russian. A CV, provide official transcript of records, recommendation letter, and either Russian language certificate or recommendation from university if you plan to take courses in Russian. So here is a little bit about the algorithm. So first you need, if you're an exchange student, not a free mover student, if you're coming as an exchange student on a tuition fee waiver basis, we need a nomination of home university for your mobility at MSU. Then you need, of course, to file an online application, receive approval from our coordinator, confirm that you're ready to come, that nothing is changing. And of course, we ask you to provide to us in advance, as soon as possible, your planned arrival dates, because it's important and we need to submit a lot of documents and to have time to issue an invitation and a visa for you. You should, of course, tell us if you plan to stay in the dormitory, and most of our exchange students stay at MSU dormitory in the main building. So you need to give us this information. Then, of course, we will arrange a visa invitation for you, and then you obtain a visa in your home country, in your home city, and buy airplane ticket. And before you arrive, you one more time confirm with the faculty, you say, yes, I'm coming, and make sure that everything is okay and that your faculty and your coordinator are waiting for you. Then you take a COVID-19 PCR test not earlier than 72 hours before departure. And then you can arrive in Russia, and we will be looking forward to seeing you. Okay. Here is some checklist, what you need to do before mobility. At least 2 months before arrival, you need to confirm when you arrive. You need to apply for a visa no later than 1.5 months before departure. Decide on accommodation, and you can also find yourself a buddy. You should buy health insurance before you leave. Send an email to MSU coordinator with your travel details. Take a COVID-19 test and prepare, of course, be ready that you will have to spend some money on arriving into Moscow, and just don't worry, the Visa and MasterCard credit cards are accepted everywhere in Moscow. You can use some taxi apps, you can buy everything online, and we have a lot of useful information and useful tips on our Students In website. Yes, when you arrive, you need to collect your migration card, and you will have to self-isolate until you get a second negative test for COVID-19. If you take your second test in the airport, it's okay. You don't need any additional isolation then. It's only just then 1 day for you. If you don't take your second PCR test in the airport, then you need to wait till you have your test results back. So we really advise you to do your second test, make a speed PCR test at the airport and get your results within 2 or 3 hours while you're getting from airport to the dormitory. This is the most optimal way of doing it, and most of our students this year have done it this way. An important thing, we have very strict migration rules in Russia, and within 3 working days after entering Russia, you should be registered with the migration service at the place of your accommodation. So it's either the dormitory or rented apartment, you need to be registered. Of course, you should always carry with you a copy of your passport, registration form, migration card, and student card. And we ask you to attend the orientation session at your faculty, check again the selected courses. And important moment, when you arrive, you have only a single entry visa, and your visa will need to be prolonged for the whole period of your stay, and then you get a multiple visa. But under the single entry visa, of course, you shouldn't travel anywhere abroad. Otherwise, you will have to start from the beginning, and we will need to issue a new invitation for you. So please, be aware of that, and be also aware that your passport will be taken for you for about a month, somewhere 1 month or 1.5 months after you arrived. So at this time, you will also not be able to travel outside Moscow, because to buy any train or plane tickets, you need your passport. So unfortunately, we have these regulations. It's again not on MSU, it's just federal regulations. So we are compliant with them, and we inform you in advance about this. And of course, you should be, after your exchange program, you should contact the international office of your faculty and inform about your decisions about which exams you're taking. Check exams date, make sure that you get your transcript of records and you understand how and when your host university will receive it. And of course, we're always happy to get some feedback from our international students. And if you share some photos, some nice words with us, we're always looking forward to hearing your feedback and improving our exchange program in accordance with your feedback. Yes, so here are our dormitories. We have a few. Most of our students stay in our beautiful main building. The dormitory is a little bit old-fashioned, but it's very nice, and you're very close to the actual place of your study. We have some other dorms, and all of them are located around even either walking distance or 20-30 minutes by public transport. And the price of the dorm is much more affordable, of course, than rented apartment. Here you can see the average prices. As a student of Lomonosov Moscow State University, you're eligible to get a student social card and get many discounts for your visiting museums, for transportation in the city. So please be aware of that. And if you get a buddy, our buddy will be happy to help you with obtaining a student social card. And of course, at MSU, we have a very wide and we hope smoothly working support system. We have our coordinators at Department of Foreign and Association Development. You have your faculty coordinator, international office at the faculty. We have our online portal where we store and we update all the important information and all the news and events and so on. And we have our buddy system. I know I'm a little bit already getting beyond my time, so I will show you very quickly a few slides about our buddy system. Your buddy is usually a senior year volunteer student from the faculty where you are studying. And the buddy, of course, can help you with many things. If you're learning online, he will be able to explain you the online study program and so on. He will explain you the schedule. The buddy will give you a lot of information about Moscow, about MSU campus, will help you find the study materials you need. And very important, buddy will help you to get from AeroExpress train station to your dormitory to settle, help you with some, daily issues such as internet in your dormitory, delivering your food and so on. So buddy is your first friend and person to help you at Moscow State University. And of course, buddy will help you with all arising problems and dealing with your culture shock if you have it, and can be a reliable friend for you. Usually buddy is the person who speaks your language as well, because a lot of our students want to practice different languages and will be happy to speak with you in your language and in Russian language. So how can you find a buddy? Of course, you can do it on our international portal, and you should visit this page, Exchange and Visiting Students, and find this information about buddy help and find some magic button, apply for buddy. Buddy will also help you to integrate with our student life, because it's many things happening. It's very vibrant. We have student organizations, we have different clubs, including some language clubs. We have many excursions, quests, games, museums and theater visits. So we're doing many different things. And of course, because of the pandemic, we're doing more and more things online as well. And a lot of these events are open for all students of Lomonosov Moscow State University. So many things are happening, and with having a buddy will really help you to not to miss anything interesting. For example, I would love to share a few pictures with you of our excursions. This semester, we already have done a bunch of excursions. We did Moscow guided tour. We did walking tours around Moscow. We went to Sergiev Posad. It's like 70 kilometers away from Moscow. We went to beautiful Astafyevo estate. So we enjoyed Moscow fall. And of course, in spring, we will do the same, and we will have many more interesting excursions. And these are pictures actually from yesterday from our Russian actually speaking club. This club is open. We have some sessions every week, every Tuesday actually, and we had a real Halloween party, and our students spoke in Russian language, learned a lot about many scary, spooky things in Russian culture, and they just talked, they played games in teams, and I hope it was real fun for our students. And actually right now I think I would love to give a floor to one of our students who was yesterday at this club, who is visiting many of our events, Miss Erika Kobayashi from Aoyama Gakuin University.
Hi, thank you. Всем привет, меня зовут Эрика, я студентка из Японии, из Токио. Сейчас я учусь на факультете иностранных языков и районоведения. Сегодня я очень рада увидеть вас и с удовольствием расскажу вам свою жизнь в МГУ. Hello everyone, my name is Erika. I'm from Japan, from Tokyo, and now I'm studying at the Faculty of Foreign Language and Area Studies. I'm so happy to meet you, and I'm so excited to tell you about my life in Moscow State University. And first of all, I want to say that my life in MSU is absolutely amazing, so excited. And actually, I planned to study here last year, but we couldn't because of the coronavirus. So I waited a year, and finally I could come here on this September. So more than a month has already passed, and I came here in order to improve my Russian skills, and I want to speak Russian more fluently. So in my faculty, I study Russian language. So every day I learn Russian grammar, reading, writing, and listening, and also I learn Russian cultures and histories. My classmates are all exchange foreign students, and most of them are from Italy, Ireland, and French and German. And so I'm the only one Japanese student. But in the class, of course, we speak Russian, and not only in the class, but also outside of the class, we make effort to speak Russian because the Russian is the only language that we can understand each other because we have own our mother language. And in the class, we discuss the cultural differences between Russia and each of our countries. And this class is so interesting. I already know a lot of new things that I couldn't learn when I was in Japan. Now, after the class, I usually go to the clubs that the teacher Olga already said that every week MSU organizes a really interesting clubs, Russian speaking clubs. So in the clubs, I met many new Russian friends, and we chat each other, and also we discuss the cultural differences between each of countries. So in the class and clubs, well, I met really many friends all around the world. It's so exciting. And also I joined the Japanese club. In the Japanese club, I met the Russian friends who love the Japanese cultures. So drinking tea and eating snacks, we talk each other about the culture, Japanese culture and Russian culture. It's so at home and comfortable club. And also every Sunday, MSU organizes a really interesting excursion. So I went to Sergeyev Posad, Vastavyevo Culture Center, Museum, and also I do our bus tour through the Moscow. It's so interesting. And finally, in my free time, I usually go to the theater to see the ballet performance because I really love Russian ballet. Actually, I practiced classical ballet since I was 3 years old. So I've already visited Bolshoi Theater already 3 times, and it's so amazing. And Moscow is the really beautiful historical city. So I recommend you to, in your free time, go to the museums and go to theaters and also take a walk in Moscow. It's so beautiful. But that's all. It's my life in Moscow State University, and every day I meet new friends and I know new things. It's every day. It's so fascinating. thank you. Please come to Moscow State University. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Erica, for your great presentation. I hope you inspired some of our exchange students. Dear friends, we get many questions from you on YouTube. I think I've already answered some of them, like about isolation, that you don't really need to spend 3 days. You can simply do a second test at the airport. About credits, ECTS normal is 30 credits. You know, sometimes it can be a little bit less if your school allows that, but the average is 30 credits. Then there is a question about somebody who submitted the application last week. It's okay, we're still accepting applications until 20th November, and so don't expect us to answer you immediately. We will answer you after the whole application period is over. So it's okay, but we will keep your contacts, and if we don't receive anything from you, we'll check and we will contact you. About the dormitories, most of our exchange students, they stay one person at a room, but like the bathroom will be common for 2 people. So that's kind of the isolated, you know, you stay most of the time one person in the room. Okay, and in case you don't see any lists of courses, for example, somebody wrote us that about School of Translation and Interpretation. There's indeed no list of courses, but you can just contact the coordinator that is in charge of your country. For example, if it's France or Italy, it's Ms. Ivana Penzina. If it's Germany, it's Ms. Varanovich. You write to the right person. You can find the contacts as student in website, and you just say, I want to study at this faculty, please put me in touch with the faculty. And of course, we will do that. About tuition waiver program and accommodation fees. This depends on a particular agreement between the faculties and between the universities. So just also please contact the coordinator and check how much the dormitory will be cost for you, because for some universities it's like the dormitory is waived and some are not. Okay, so let me now pass a word to our faculties, because there are many representatives today with us. And first of all, we have, okay, let me do this. And the first speaker will be Dr. Anna Kostikova, Vice Dean for International Relations at Faculty of Philosophy of Lomonosov Moscow State University. It's one of the oldest classical faculty of our university. So please.
Hello, everybody. Could I share the presentation? Could I?
Please check. I think you should now.
Okay. Yes, I can. It's really difficult to choose the right faculty, and I am sure that you'll come to Moscow State University not only for language, for Russian language, but also for some speciality, and even to make the right choice of faculty and specialization. It's philosophy for it. So Faculty of Philosophy is the oldest faculty at the Moscow State University, and actually, as our university is the best in Russia and one of the best in the world, and especially philosophy is nominated in the top of 50 best university in philosophy. really we have only 3 faculty at the beginning. It was philosophy, medicine, and law. So all humanities and all social sciences and political sciences and even history and the faculty of language and translation are issued from philosophy is a fundamental science. So we are very proud, and we keep all contacts with all faculties that we have, even for natural sciences, because we have different specialty at the faculty. And it's not only my bachelor and master program in philosophy. Of course, philosophy is the main one. But we have also at our faculty advertising and public relations, religious studies, and cultural studies, pragmatics, and management. All programs are in Russian, of course, but we have some special courses in English. I'll mention it at the end of the presentation. But the idea is to join all disciplines. They are sounds full to add with philosophical discipline to make a real university specialist. So that means that it's universal education and very deep scientific approach. So we have also short-term courses that we try to design it in English especially, and you can join it in distance, and we can join it if and when you come. Short terms means that we try to bring all the person interested in philosophy of consciousness, for example, on fake news in digital communication, or in construction on virtual worlds. We try to put it all together, and then we start the program. So you have just to join us at our website, and we'll try to adjust and confirm the dates of a new course. I am very pleased to announce a new master program that will be finally in English in the next year. It's about religious studies. It's a religious landscape in Asia that we will try to realize in collaboration with Russian Academy of Science and all our partners in different Asian university, including university in post-Soviet Republic as Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, Kazakhstan, and so on. Of course, if you come for a whole year of exchange, we'll try to put you on some practical skills that we're preparing as practice for our normal, regular students. And it's really different. It could be a theater or museum or some governmental structures or some media or a communication agency, or maybe even bank structures, and you can try to adjust some special skills in pragmatic or communication or advertising or philosophy itself. You know, we have in the world only one philosopher that has a staff named a philosopher, and it's Google, because in other structures we are all or teachers, professors, or scientific researcher, and the field could be different, of course, but finally a philosopher as philosopher it's really few places in the world that we can do it. And that's where you can see the courses that we have in English, especially for non-Russian speaking student or student that have some problems to follow the regular program at the faculty, because of course it's special terminology and all the literature in Russia, but finally you can add yourself a little bit with some courses that we propose in English for our Russian students, but of course for our foreign students or guests. And as you can see, it's really a very different field. It's not only philosophy itself, but also religion and theology, philosophy of mind, political image that we try to push to the best, and some very top topic as social emotional intelligence and public communication. And dear colleagues from other faculties, of course, your guests, your foreign students in the frame of academic mobility are welcome to our faculty to join the courses in English if you need. So you can join our faculty, and really you are welcome with all philosophical, tolerant idea of hosting our foreign students. Thank you for your attention. I'll try to economize the time. So thank you so much, and welcome to the Faculty of Philosophy.
Thank you very much, Anna. Thank you for your exciting presentation. And now I'm very happy to pass the word to our colleague from Faculty of Journalism, so we continue to explore humanities. Yulia Shamsudinova, she's here and she will tell you about the exchange program.
Yeah, dear colleagues, can you hear me well? Can you see my presentation? Yeah. Okay, so shall we start? I will really briefly introduce you our faculty and the possibilities for exchange students which exists at our faculty. As you can see, a lot of international students are joining us every year, and now we have more than 400 international students in very different programs, and exchange program is one of our programs which we are ready to offer. The community includes students from different countries, both European, Asian. Also, we have students from USA and many others continents and countries and so on. Here are the departments which a student can choose, and as for our system, we have bachelor and master courses, but for exchange students we are offering a list of courses in English. Here you can see them on the slide. Also, if student knows Russian language, then he or she can join any other discipline from our schedule and try to study in Russian as well. Here our studios, these are the places where students can practice. For example, we have our own television studio, radio studio, and multimedia editorial office. And as for some official moments, here is two office long-term program, 5 or 6 months. well, there are deadlines indicated on the slide, 1st of May for the fall semester and 1st of November for spring semester. And also we organizing international program Russian Media and Journalism, which is our short-term program for international students. Normally it takes place during spring. It's about 2 weeks, and we already have an experience organizing it both on campus and online. So we will sure arrange it this spring. And the format, of course, will depend on the epidemiological situation. So international students are welcome to join any of these programs. And by the way, if a student comes to us for spring exchange semester, this short-term program RMG can be included into the study plan. Also, if there are any questions or concerns, you can address them to our email or the phone number. Also, we inviting you to join our social media on Facebook and Instagram, and via this link you will be able to receive more information about our faculty and about the possibilities for exchange students. And I will also share the link. It's a special page for exchange student, which was created for those who would like to join Faculty of Journalism in particular. So if you go via this link, then you will find some more information about us. Thank you very much. Thank you. If there are any questions, yeah, I'm ready to answer, or you may send them via our email, just in case. I will put it in the chat as well.
Yes, because we have a YouTube translation, I will share the links as well on YouTube, so don't worry, guys. Yes, I think there was one question which was more general, but I would love to answer it, and maybe you can comment how it's happening on your faculties, because our students are asking if there is any possibility to change the courses once they are already here, because it's hard, of course, to choose everything so much in advance and online. So do you allow this, like, to change the list of courses a little bit when they come?
Oh, yeah, sure, no problem with it. As soon as student arrives, every time we can reconsider the courses before the beginning of the semester, yeah.
Thank you so much for being with us, Yulia.
Yeah, thank you.
And now we're moving to the business and economics and management, because a lot of our exchange students are really interested in these fields. And the first speaker is Maria Ulyanova. She will present the programs at the Faculty of Economics.
Okay, thank you, Olga. Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. It's really a pleasure to be here with you today. I will briefly tell you about possibilities, exchange possibilities at the Faculty of Economics that we can offer to our partner university. So a few words about our faculty, Faculty of Economics. It was founded in 1941, and this year we have 80 years anniversary. We're going to celebrate it in December. And we are one of the leading educational centers in Russia in the field of economics and management. So at our faculty, you can take courses in both fields, in the fields of economic and in the fields of management. We are quite big. We have about 2,000 students on undergraduate level, about 600 graduate students, 400 postgraduate students, 400 professors and researchers, and about 22 faculty departments, which are the chairs, yeah, and same amount of faculty laboratories. What we offer when you arrive to Moscow and choose our faculty as a place for exchange. So we here at the faculty, you can choose courses in English or in Russian if the level of your Russian is quite good. So both courses are available, and we have quite a wide range of courses provided in English. The list of it you can find at our website. We're on the campus at Leninsky Gory, which is not far away from the main building, which you see on the picture. And it's about 15 minutes away. I mean, the dorms are also located nearby, so it doesn't take a long time to get to the faculty. You can join our research and hobby clubs, and we have a sport facilities, which unfortunately closed now, but we hope that it will be open soon. So we have a gym right at our building, which you can also use. You can use these QR codes to get access, first of all, to the courses for exchange students, which are provided in English. Our schedule for graduate students are same as at all of the faculties. A fall semester starts September, ends December, and spring semester starts February and ends in May. However, for graduate students, our schedule is divided into three trimesters. First one is from September to December. So if you are a master student, you can have all your exams finished by the end of December if you choose graduate courses. So second trimester starts in January, ends in March, and the third trimester starts in April and ends in June. So if you come for graduate courses, the June is not the exam time, but it's time also for regular seminars. We also provide you an opportunity to study Russian language. Usually when our exchange students arrive, we give them tests in Russian language. So we assess their current knowledge of Russian language, and according to your level, you will be divided into different level groups. And you can either start learning Russian language because knowing how to read at least letters in Russian is very important to get around the city and to go to shops and so on. So you will have this opportunity, about three hours of Russian language classes a week. Language requirements, B2 for undergraduate students for both English and Russian, depending on which language you would prefer to study. And C1 for graduate students, but that's common for most of the faculties. Application procedure. You also may find documents which are needed using these QR codes, and we will share this presentation, so you will have access to it later. For the fall semester, spring semester, which is coming soon, the October 15 is the deadline. Please don't send yourself the applications. The application should be sent by the coordinator from your home university. So for the fall semester, it's May 15. So please don't miss these deadlines. And after that, so after we receive the nominations, you should fill, the student, him or herself should fill in the application form, and the deadlines are a little bit later. So November 1st would be the deadline for the student to fill in this application form, and June 1st for the fall semester. So please don't miss the dates. And once you complete all the steps, the application is completed, and we will start all the procedures. We also offer summer schools and winter schools, which you can find on our websites. For our Chinese partners, we recently ran two business school or two summer school. One is doing business in Russia, another one is sustainable consumer behavior. So maybe you would also be interested in summer or winter schools as well. So you may find information on our website. Okay, so that's about all. We will be happy to see you at the Faculty of Economics. We every semester we accept from 30 to 40 students. This semester we are having 30 students here. So we have quite a wide community of exchange students. We also provide the buddy program, buddies from our faculties. So you will not be alone. Our office would be happy to support you through your time, which you will spend here at Moscow and at the Faculty of Economics. So please come to us. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Maria. That's a great presentation, and I think students are really lucky to be exchange students at your department, because it looks like a very, very exciting life there. Now I'm giving the floor to my colleague Daria Denisova from Lomonosov Moscow State University Business School.
Thank you so much, Olga. Can you hear me well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so my name is Daria Denisova. I'm the head of the international office at Lomonosov Moscow State University Business School. I'm happy to be here this open day for exchange students. Thank you so much, Moscow State University, for organizing this event and for giving us an opportunity to speak to a wider audience of exchange students. And so let me start with a short introduction of my faculty of the business school. From these figures on the screen, you can get an idea of the school size. So I would have to say we're not that big as many other departments of Moscow State University, and we are relatively young. So we have altogether 5 academic programs in which annually we enroll around 150, 180 students. So the number of students is not that big, and we keep it small for a particular reason. The main reason is that it allows for a very individual approach, and thus providing more flexibility depending on the needs and requirements of a particular student. And I'm sure that if you join one of our programs as an exchange student, you will have a chance to feel the atmosphere of close-knit community that we have here at the business school. This year we celebrated our 20th anniversary. So far, about 3,500 students have graduated from different programs of the business school. Of course, as a business school, having set our heart to facilitating the development of Russian business and entrepreneurship in Russia, we believe that strong connections with the corporate world, with the business world, is a keystone to success. After all, our students apply to our programs because they want to get knowledge in doing business and then immediately apply it at their jobs. For that reason, we have a corporate network around 150 companies, starting from small family businesses to large international corporations. And I believe that exchange students can benefit from this relationship as well, as many of them are interested in finding work placement in Moscow. Also, we take pride in our faculty, which are real experts with both academic background and professional background, and they are always ready to share their experiences with students, both in class and outside the class. The history of the business school goes 20 years back when we launched our professional programs, postgraduate programs for managers, being at the time a part of the Faculty of Economics. Then gradually those programs developed into MBA programs. In 2001, we became a separate independent faculty of Moscow State University, and we moved in newly built facilities. And this is probably an interesting fact that the building we are owning was built by the Japanese, was funded by the Japanese government, and then donated to Moscow State University. So up to date, we have in the ground floor of our building, we have the Japanese Cultural Center, where students of Moscow State University can study Japanese language and get a feel for Japanese culture. I guess this is one of the reasons why we have close connections with Japan. Another one comes from personal collections of some of our faculty, with Japan, including our dean. And I think that Japan is one of the top destinations for our local students to go for exchange. And of course, we have each semester we have exchange students from Japan who come into Moscow. Okay, going back to our history, you can see that we added new programs gradually, included Master in International Business and Strategy in 2001, Bachelor of Management in 2003, Executive MBA in 2007. And from the very beginning, we've been committed to internationalization, to developing the relationship with universities overseas. I think here, maybe two most important milestones. It is that we got the EPAS accreditation of our bachelor program in 2011, and we launched double degree program with St. Andrews University in the UK. Of course, we are members of several associations for business education. It means that we share the same values as all other business schools which are parts of this association. And we aim to maintain certain standards of quality in our academic programs. So what we offer for exchange students. For exchange students, of course, our international cooperation is not limited to Japan only. We have around 45 partners. We have school level agreements with around 45 institutions overseas. Some of them you can see in this presentation, listed by region. Of course, we prepare our students for the international career, for career in the global world. And for this reason, it is essential for them to have strong cross-cultural skills. And we encourage them to participate in exchange programs, and as well we participate in the university level exchanges. So if you come from an institution which doesn't have direct agreement of cooperation with the business school, but it has a broader agreement with MSU, you are still eligible to be enrolled as an exchange student in the business school, and you are very much welcome. Each semester we have number of exchange students, which varies from 20 to 35, to enable them to benefit from our academic program. We offer a number of courses completely in English. On the screen, you can see the courses of the current semester and the preliminary list of courses for the spring semester. Normally, we confirm the courses availability closer to the start of the semester. So if we speak about the spring semester 2022, I think that the list of courses will be confirmed and updated in December. We accept students for both undergraduate and graduate programs. If you're an undergraduate student, then you'll be requested to stick to undergraduate courses only. If you're a graduate student, then you can mix courses of the third and the fourth year of bachelor program with courses of the first and the second year of master program. We are also offering Russian as a foreign language, Russian for foreigners, for the beginners. It is non-paid and it is open for everyone who is interested in it. Whether your school recognizes the credits for the language courses or not, it doesn't matter for us. You're still welcome to join and master your Russian language, develop your Russian language skills. So the application procedure, I would probably not take much of your time because our application procedure is pretty much standard and it is the same as for all other faculties and departments of Moscow State University. Olga Merkusheva already elaborated on this in her presentation, and you can get all detailed information about the application deadlines on our website, as well as on the landing page of Moscow State University for international students. As for our academic calendar, is also pretty the same as in all other faculties of Moscow State University. We do not have any strict requirements about the number of CTS, the minimum number of CTS credits, so you will be asked to comply with your home institution academic policies. But the average is, of course, 30 CTS. The same goes to the English proficiency. So we do not normally ask any official certificate for English proficiency, but the recommended level of English is B2 for both undergraduate and graduate students in order you could go smoothly through the semester and complete all the courses successfully. We usually hold an orientation day, which is about 1 or 2 days before the semester starts. And we are happy to have an International Students Committee, which is very active and easily approachable. You can find their page on Facebook, and you can choose a body from among those local students. So they will help to meet you in Moscow, will help to accommodate, to check in the dorm. They will organize different excursions, trips to Russian cities, and all sorts of activities where both local students and international students are involved. And they are usually so enthusiastic about helping our international students that probably you will have no chance to avoid their attention. Okay, so another distinctive feature of the business school is learning by doing approach, which makes us look for new ways of cooperating with companies. And one of these ways is our practice of business course, which I strongly recommend you to apply. It is a 3 or 4 week internship or work placement in a company, depending on what a particular company is offering. It can be either an online project or face-to-face offline internship in the company. But the average, the normal set of activities that trainees are doing in the companies consist of market analysis, international market analysis, international documentation analysis, sales analysis, developing new ideas for startups, maintaining the website, and advertising, support of the international customers, and things like that. So if you're interested in strengthening your resume, or if you're interested in finding a work placement in one of the Russian companies based in Moscow, or if you just want to combine academic courses with more practically oriented courses, I would recommend this course for you. This course has certain prerequisites. One of them is Russian language, at least B1, and another is a letter of motivation. Our exchange students are provided with a room in the dormitory. It is located in the main building, around 5-minute walking distance from the business school, so it's very convenient. It is a single room with shared bathroom. All information, detailed information about living expenses in Moscow, about other facilities of Moscow State Universities which are available for the business school exchange students. All this information can be found on our website. You can download the handbook for international students, or you can contact us either by email or by phone call, or by organizing an online meeting in Zoom or Teams. So we are 3 people in the international office. Please, you are welcome to ask questions, and we will guide you through all the stages of application process and do our best in order to provide you with an amazing academic experience in Moscow. So I think this is all, and I will be happy to answer questions if there are any, and ready to pass the floor to other colleagues. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Daria. Yes, thank you for your presentation. Actually, I have myself big experience with the business school because I worked there for a few years. I should say that's a unique academic environment. All courses are very, very applied. There are plenty of internship opportunities, and if you decide to choose this faculty, it's going to be a great experience for you. And now moving to our next participant, the next faculty, it's Moscow School of Economics, and my colleague Anusha Gukyan will present.
Hello, dear students. Hello, dear colleagues. And thank you very much for your attention and for your participation tonight. So it's a big honor for me to be today and to present you our faculty, Moscow School of Economics of the Lomonosov Moscow State University. I will be very short in my presentation because most of the information you can read on website, and also the application process and selection process and stuff like that is common for all the faculty. So I will not stop on these things, but I will stop on some characteristics that are very special for our faculty. So our faculty is led by the dean, academician Alexander Dmitrievich Nikipelov. In Russia, we usually use also father names, but in this case, we can say Professor Nikipelov or Academician Nikipelov. Professor Nikipelov is an economist. He is a well-known economist. He is teaching also in English, also in Russian, to bachelor's and also to master's degree students. So what we can say about our faculty, some main characteristics. It is, first of all, is that we adapted in the teaching process, in the training process, the international standards for teaching of modern economics to our students. And this relates to all stages of trainings, starting from the bachelor and ending to the PhD students. And we our faculty members participate actively in the development of economic science in Russia and abroad. And because among our faculty members, you may meet doctors of science, academicians, which is the highest rank in the academic world. And these people are well known, such as Professor Polterovich, Academician Polterovich, Academician Quint. These are people who are developing the science in particular fields. For example, Academician Polterovich is well known mathematician who is doing research in the modern areas of economics and mathematics. And Professor Quint, Academician Quint, is a person who is developing strategy science, strategy and strategic thinking in economics and finance. So we also very keen to integrate economic science into education because our professors, they do their research and they teach their research to our students. So they follow their own research papers, they follow the recent research papers that are published in the conferences. So what you can get the best out of the science and out of the business, you can get during your studies in the Moscow School of Economics. And we use modern training methodology, such as case studies, such as using papers, as I said already. We have our computer labs, and our students get training through the computer labs facilities as well. For example, we use in our master degree English programs, we use business cases and some business simulations developed by the Harvard Business School. And what we have in particular is asset is international programs in English that completely teach in English. And what we offer is international environment that consists of foreign students and consists of foreign faculty members. As I said, we provide the full cycle of education. First, it starts from the bachelor in economics. This program is taught completely in Russian language. Bachelor degree program is 4 years degree program, and you can actually enroll for 1 semester or for 1 year, starting from the first or second year even, or come to us during the 3rd year. I do not recommend the 4th year because 4th year is a period when you write your bachelor degree thesis, yes, diploma thesis, and it's kind of can be complicated with regards to your returning back and getting your credit or back and vice versa. It's better to do before the 4th year if you want to come. Then we offer master degree programs in economics in Russian language, 3 master degree programs I will stop by later. And we offer master's degree programs in economics in English language, which starts from teaching in English and ends with the dissertation defense also in English, so completely English language programs. And here we have actually the representatives from all countries worldwide. You may meet students from different countries. You can enrich your friends environment with the students from different countries. And also these programs are very helpful. Why? Because if you don't speak Russian, you still can come to Russia and you can do your main education in English, but also you can attend Russian language classes and to practice your language in the shops with your friends and get the most efficient way of your staying in Russia. So our master programs in economics in Russian language, that's economics and mathematical methods, the open economy in the modern world, and economics and financial strategy. These three programs are in Russian. And our programs in English, completely in English, are Master of Science in Global Economics and Finance that incorporates CFA trainings, and Master in Economics and Finance that is joint dual degree program with the University of Primorska, Slovenia. So here you can see my contacts. In case if you have questions, you can always apply to me. I am very happy to receive your messages and to help you. What I can say, I would recommend, in case if you want to enroll for one semester to our master degree in English, I recommend to use spring semester. This semester is first because this is this is not the first semester, the beginning semester, so it's easier. And also it's easier to plan your visa, it's easier to plan your trip. And also in the spring semester, we offer very particular courses for CFA, such as asset management, such as alternative investments, financial analysis, which are very helpful. And at the end of the first year, usually our students participate for the CFA level 1. So for you, it would be very efficient to attend these classes, to my opinion. Yes. And third semester, which is on the next fall, is also very interesting because you get opportunity to select courses and to get training in particular courses, for example, such as financial budgeting. Very interesting course for those who want to be professional financier, or maybe if you want to be in investment bankers, and for you will be offered banking asset management or banking management and risk management courses. So far, that's it that I would like to tell you. You are very welcome to apply to us. We are waiting for your applications. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Anush, for your presentation. And we have a question on YouTube that maybe for you and Maria, because of course there are many programs in economics at Moscow State University, so students are asking about like what's the main difference between economics faculty and Moscow School of Economics. And my understanding is that Moscow School of Economics specializes in finance very much, right?
If I can say first, yes, I would say that in contrary to the Faculty of Economics, we offer a master degree program in economics in English, and you don't have this opportunity in the economics faculty. There you will find a master degree program in management. So, and that means that we specialize mostly in finance, and we give a lot of disciplines. Most of the disciplines we give in economics and finance. And so I suppose that the program in management mostly orients to the strategic management. And so, but this will, Maria, my colleague, will tell you more about this.
Can you repeat the question, please?
Yes, well, the question was like what distinguishes Faculty of Economics and Moscow School of Economics from each other. And I think Anush already told a little bit about Moscow School of Economics, and maybe, as I believe, Faculty of Economics really provides a wide range of programs in management, in economics, in different directions, but maybe you can explain a little bit more.
I think that, well, Anush was right. We have different master programs, in different fields, so not to compete with each other. But I think that also the difference is on scale. Yeah. So if you want to study in a boutique atmosphere, so you would probably go to Moscow School of Economics. We are on more massive scale. I mean, we have, of course, we have more stuff and we have more exchange students. So, and yeah, wide range of courses, not only finance, but we have courses in, well, economics as well, courses in management. We have courses in sustainable development and risk management. So yeah, but I think there's not really difference in the quality. Yeah, I think that the difference is in number of students that each of the faculty can receive. Thank you.
Thank you very much, colleagues. Yes, I believe our exchange students really have a lot of opportunities to choose between the three departments that were presented today: Faculty of Economics, Business School, and Moscow School of Economics. And now we have not so much time left, but we have two great programs in political science and two great faculties. And I would love to give the floor to my colleague, Maria Tsagolova, who will present Faculty of Political Science.
Yeah, thank you so much, Olga. Thank you for this opportunity to speak on behalf of PolitiQ Educational Project. So can I share the screen right now? Just a sec. Yep. So can you see the screen?
Not yet.
Okay. Sorry. Olga, maybe I can ask you to share your presentation. Yeah, will be.
Will present Faculty of World Politics, which is very popular among our international students.
So, good afternoon or good evening, everyone. So I hope you can see my presentation. Can you see it well? Is it okay? Okay, yeah. Wonderful. So first of all, it's a great pleasure to welcome everyone at the virtual platform of School of World Politics at Lomonosov Moscow State University. And it has already become a good tradition, so to speak, on behalf of Moscow State University and on behalf of School of World Politics to introduce our programs for exchange students. And today I'm very glad to welcome you into peculiarities and specificities of programs at School of World Politics. So we provide a wide range of programs aiming at training specialists in the field of international relations. And as you can see, we provide international relations as a field of study, both at bachelor, master, and postgraduate levels. Well, a little bit about our school. Even though our school was founded in 2003, we already claim to have adopted a reputation of institution of academic and scientific preparation in international relations. And this is a very interesting fact about our school, that it was founded with the support of the Russian President, Vladimir Putin. And currently, the president of our school is Mr. Leonid Eduardovich Slutsky, Doctor of Economics, who is the chairman of the State Duma Committee on International Affairs of the Russian Federation. And the dean of the school is Andrei Anatolievich Sidorov, a well-recognized expert in the field of international relations, an associate professor and PhD in history. So currently we have over 1,000 students and professors who really believe that School of World Politics is their second and in some cases even first home. And we are more than proud to say that we are always welcome to always ready to welcome international students. And each year we get about 70 international students enrolled onto our programs of study. And currently our international student community comprises more than 200 international students coming from more than 30 countries of the world, which really makes a kind of a vibrant student professor community with a very interesting international twist. So what our students study? School of World Politics provides an interdisciplinary, integrated approach to study of a wide range of issues of world politics, aimed at providing our students, equipping our students with abilities of critical thinking, analytical thinking, defining cause and effect, so relations, both in the historic and contemporary contexts. So, as you see, our students study security issues, issues of integration, cooperation, and confrontation. Also, we have a wide range of programs preparing our students for international information exchange, international communications or fields of study. So as well, you may get an insight into public diplomacy and regional aspects of world politics and many, many more. What is important to know when you join one of our bachelor or master or postgraduate programs? First of all, when you join a certain school, even for an exchange program, which can run for a term or 2 terms, so it's interesting to know what kind of chairs, academic and scientific chairs, you can join. And for our bachelor degrees, so we have 4 major chairs: the chair of international security, the chair of international organizations and world political processes, the chair of regional studies of world politics, and the chair of information support for foreign policy. So what does it mean? Actually, you can choose disciplines and modules across all chairs, which means that you can make a perfect set of having certain modules with the chair of international security and at the same time with the chair of information support for foreign policy. By doing so, you will be able to combine perfectly your personal, professional, scientific interests. As for our master programs exchange students, so we would like to welcome you at one of our master programs, which also has, each of all has a specificity of its own. And we have our traditional program on offer. So this is a master program in international security. And another traditional program with us is regional issues of international relations. So we have been offering these programs since the foundation of our school. And they have already gained a widely recognized reputation. So we also offer our new programs. And the first one is International Strategic Communications, which is a very interesting project. So which is a collaborative program with our partner university in France, the University of Lorraine. And we are quite happy to welcome professors from France to deliver lectures to our students, and you will be able somehow to attend those as well. And the most recent program that we have launched is the program in economic diplomacy, which provides a perfect combination of political issues together with the most important and the latest trends in the economic scope. Well, what makes our school quite attractive among foreign students is the fact that we offer 2 foreign languages starting from the first semester of the first year. And our students have a wonderful chance to get a professional preparation in one of our 10 languages, which makes our program absolutely attractive for those who would like to join us with programs held in Russian, but at the same time, the ones who would like to keep on studying foreign languages as you do with your home institutions. So on the slide, you can see a wide range of foreign languages that you can choose from, and we would welcome you with any of the groups that you would choose. So as well, being foreign students, you're welcome to join Russian studies with us, because Russian is the main language that we provide for international students. So, however, you can also choose among Oriental languages and Western European languages as well. So another important and, well, to my mind, very interesting option that you can choose is to join to join any club or any society with our school. And I can say that the student life is absolutely dynamic. So we have the volunteer club, which is called Friendship, and we really mean it as our students do their best to provide the most welcoming opportunities to our international students. And the body program, socialization, support during studies are only few of those that can be named as activities of the students that you can find here. Also, as our school provides wonderful preparation in foreign languages, we have a lot of foreign languages clubs which organize and arrange a number of festivals. And different events aimed at welcoming international students, as much as we can. Also, you can participate in academic and scientific conferences or forums and roundtable discussions. And even now, a lot of such events are going and are getting online, so they haven't become less important with us. So if you feel that you would like to join us, please, you can contact either my colleague Carolina or me. So you can see our emails, and we will be more than happy just to welcome you at our school and to do everything for you to join us either online or offline. So also, I would like to make a small announcement, and our students from the volunteer club are going to arrange an event. It will be an online event, Opening International Horizons in Moscow. The event will be held on the 3rd of November, and we would like to welcome everyone. So whether you are going to join our school or the schools and departments and faculties of my dear colleagues, and you will be able to find information in the chat. Olga, I think that you can help me somehow to share this link. And we would like to welcome everyone. And thank you very much. I would like to thank my colleagues as well for providing this wonderful opportunity to be here today with you. So thank you.
Thank you very much, Natalia, for your great presentation. Yes, I will share now the link. My colleague will share on YouTube with all of you. And already tonight, we will also post it on our Studentin website. So please join. And okay, last but not least is Maria from Politic Project. Okay, I see that you're already sharing. Everything is working great.
Yeah, I know that we are running out of time. So one more time, it's an honor to be like the last, but definitely not the least speaker today. So a few words about PolitIQ project itself. It's a Russian educational project aimed at popularization of Russian political science within the country and abroad. It differs quite from what previous speakers have already covered, because it's not just an exchange program, it's a full master's in political science, which is implemented on the basis of two major universities in Russia. It's MSU and MGIMO University. So on the basis of MSU, it is implemented within the framework of political science faculty of political science. And here are main points which will make you familiar with the project itself. So PolitIQ, basically, it stands for politics, improvement and quality. So I will not stop on mission for too long because we are really running out of time. But yeah, so the main key point is to bring awareness about political science in Russia and abroad, to facilitate and getting access to political education for talented students. And that is why PolitIQ implements a scholarship program, which will cover up to 100% of the academic tuition. So here are some facts and figures, which also will help you to have a broader understanding of our program. This year, we have already welcomed 14 newcomers from 7 countries and from 13 different universities. Since we are implementing our work from 2019, we have already graduated 31 students in political science and taught 22 academic disciplines. So we are also providing an opportunity for winter and summer schools. They are available for both international students and for MSU students. We have in partner universities, which list is constantly expanding. London School of Economics, Sciences Po in Paris, many Asian universities such as Kyoto University and Seoul National University, American universities. So yeah, we definitely provide a wide range of opportunities for studying abroad and for international students to study in Russia. Yeah, here you can see some of our students who have already completed their education within the program of summer and winter schools. So a bit more about courses which are taught on PolitIQ educational platform. We provide 3 types of courses, which are fundamental, obligatory, and optional courses. So there are definitely like a classic education, which is provided at the MSU. So here is the philosophy, foreign language. You can also study Russian language as foreign, or you can continue your studying in Russian. Here is also applied and very demanding disciplines aimed at quantitative political analysis, megatrends and global issues. So we are preparing specialists not only in the field of political science, but also in humanities, in social science, in social psychology and political analysis, and so on and so forth. So yeah, one more time, first year, our students will spend at the Moscow State University, and the second year they will spend at MGIMO. So it means basically that all our students will have 2 diplomas of Master of Science in Political Science after completing education on the basis of PolitIQ project. So there are 3 main tracks within our program, but I think we will not stop here since we are really running out of time. But for which I would like to pay more attention is types of occupations for which we prepare our students, because it's really important if you have an interest in political science, but maybe you have a not very related to politics academic background, so in humanities or social sciences or even natural sciences, it will give you like an understanding of what we are preparing for our students. So you can make your career as an expert in public policy. Also, you can be a specialist in public policy expertise for international business, which is a very demanding field. Also, it is a public policy expertise for international organizations. And here is a list of our professors. All of them are world top level professors from different universities. Some of them are guest lecturers, some of them are lecturers within the PolitIQ program, which will definitely give you a very like inside look on real politics, on political processes. And yeah, the program basically focuses on post-Soviet countries, but it definitely doesn't mean that you will be well-versed only in this sphere. It will give you an education and overlook on the whole global politics itself. So, during the pandemic, we've been also covering classes, sure, and it actually, we took an advantage from this situation and held many online events with our experts from different universities. So here is the event which was held last week with professors from Oxford University, Columbia University, and etc. You can always find all the information about like recorded lectures on our official website, which I will cite in the end of presentation. Here is the our first graduates of the year 2020. And this year we have also celebrated our graduates in post-Soviet political science. So how to apply? Basically, the procedure differs from traditional MSU application procedure because we are maintaining the acceptance of your applications on a rolling basis. So you can apply to our program right now. And we will give you our feedback, or we will ask you about your academic background, about your motivation, which actually consists of your interests in political science. And it like one of the key points for us to understand that you're our student. You can also mail me as to the manager of the program, and I'll be happy to guide you throughout the application process. You can also mail admissions@politiq.ru and find us on social media for sure. So you can find us on Instagram, on Facebook, because we write there in English if you are already Russian speakers, so you can cite us on VKontakte social network. And yeah, I hope I have gave a glance at our program, and we are more than welcome. You are more than welcome to apply to our program, and we'll be happy to see you on our program and our Faculty of Political Science with Moscow State University. Yeah, if there are any questions, I'll be happy to answer. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Maria. Yes, I believe that you guys today had a very intensive schedule. You learned a lot about MSU faculties. I know that some of you wanted also to get information about some other faculties. We got some inquiries. Of course, we have over 40 faculties at our university, and it's just almost impossible to introduce all of them at one event. But what I would love to say is that if you are already planning your exchange program for the next semester, you are very welcome to join us, and you should apply as soon as possible until 20th of November. If you're planning your studies for the next academic year, or maybe if you're considering studying, at the full academic program, some master's programs at one of the departments, You're very welcome to join us on our open day on 21st of November. There will be an open day for all international applicants to our programs. All our faculties will be presented there in English or in Russian. So you're very welcome, and we're looking forward to seeing you. Maybe just we have just 1 minute, I believe, of our our event, and I would love to once again tell you that we're always in touch with you. Please contact us. Please contact our coordinators on the central level. Please contact the faculties. We will answer all the questions that you sent to us through YouTube, through the online chat today, and through the registration form. And we're staying in touch with you. So please take care, and please come to visit us in Moscow in the next semester or next academic year. So thank you very much, all my colleagues today, and thank you very much, all our participants, and goodbye.